Hi everyone, and thank you for listening to Love Molinar. How is everyone doing? This is going to be another energy bite. It's going to be the channeled intuitive message for this week. So let's get started. Piggybacking off of the last energy bite is I want to speak about coming into not only the awareness and the responsibility through these hard lessons, this closing out of an energetic cycle, this energetic breakup that we are currently in, is understanding that these very same experiences led us to awaken that we are spiritual beings, that we are just energy, and that there is more to life than the matrix, than the body, than the tangibility. Life includes intangible and tangible. And that is who we are. That's the truth. That's truth. It's awakening to that and being self-reflective, taking responsibility, taking accountability, not blaming a person or circumstances or group of people or anything for who you are, who you chose to be, how you chose to show up, and how you choose to continue to be, or who you are now. It's completely on you. Now we're going to go into the pre-retrograde energy of our favorite. Mercury is going to be in retrograde, I believe, all of November and to the middle of December. And then we all know that a couple of things really quickly with Mercury. A week before, sometimes 2 weeks before, you start to feel Mercury's effect. Mercury retrograde just means the planet of communication is in a standstill. It doesn't go backwards. It stands still. Anything that rules communication, there will be glitches. Mercury is really about being self-reflective. Things, people, circumstances, thoughts will come back around in order for you to either A, look at it a different way, B, heal from it, D, bring it to a complete end. Okay? And either way, there's always a learning lesson. So we're going to feel the effects of Mercury going retrograde. I know for me, I'm ruled by Gemini. 2 weeks sometimes, or a week before it actually goes in. And then after Mercury comes out of retrograde, you have to give it another week until it finally starts to move forward again. So with that said, what's going to happen is that it's going to bring up certain glimpses from the past in regards to your life choices. It's going to be asking, if you haven't asked yourself already, is how do I feel? Am I happy? Could I be happier? If so, what can I do to contribute to that now? Self-care is going to come up, which equals self-worth. Paying more and more attention to yourself in a healthy way. Really asking yourself, why do I think about these things? Why do I perceive this way? But really looking at your life, like your choices, the people that you chose to be with. And it just keeps emphasizing back on yourself, your thoughts, your beliefs, your choices. So please be prepared for that to come back up. And this is all going to help us to make the final judgment, which is the breakup on 12/31 of 2019. Okay? Now, it leads me into the judgment, which is understanding you've healed and letting go of the lessons that you have had to learn, not only with yourself, but in relation to other people. That's the judgment, that's the justice, is really coming to an understanding of pinpointing, this is the lesson that I, needed to learn. That was the lesson that came into my life to teach me this about myself, or to teach me to let go of this, or for me to expand more, or for me to be more discerning. Whatever your lessons are, that is the judgment. is. The final judgment is, how do you feel? You're the final judgment, right? So we put the gavel out of the universe's hands and put it into your hands because it's self-empowering, right? So that is the judgment. How are you making judgment? And it's interesting now that it's just clicking to me is that the judgment is also coming up because we are in a retrograde season. There are certain people, situations, choices, I'll just say choices that you need to make a judgment on. And however that resonates for you. Okay? Now, on the other side of judgment, which I feel wants a decision, judgment is fairness, right? Being fair, a celebration. So, starting to feel more sociable. I feel like I feel half and half right now. There's one group of people that I'm speaking to that are going to start feeling, if you haven't already, very sociable. You're wanting new friends in your life. You're wanting new experiences. You're wanting to go out and be adventurous and just explore, to be around people. Okay? And every time you do this, there's always going to be some sort of magical little experience where you'll either meet someone, you'll have an encounter with someone, and just something that lets you know you're alive, you're on the right path. But definitely being more sociable is happening for a lot of you. Whatever's going to bring you pleasure, that is something that you're very focused on, which happens to, go underneath the umbrella of self-care, self-love. Now, the other side, what I'm feeling is these last 8 weeks, 9 weeks going into the end of the year, you will be in hermit mode. There's a tower moment, if you haven't experienced it already, or there's a tower moment that's coming, and it's going to send you into self-reflection mode. You are making a conscious choice. These are the people that I'm speaking to. This is not a forced isolation. This is a conscious choice to withdraw. They are consciously choosing to isolate themselves, to sit with themselves, to hear themselves. And so whoever, and this could be you, this could be, I don't know, maybe the person that you're spiritually connected to, and that could be, doesn't have to be a romantic sense, anyone that you're spiritually connected to. So if you do feel that, or you yourself feel yourself withdrawing, really give yourself permission. It's because you have judgments to make, right? There are some things that are coming up that you're going to have to make a judgment about. And I feel that you want to make these judgments from a place that is unbiased, from a place that's healed, from a place of wisdom, from a place of discernment. And you are taking your space, which is you're distancing yourself from others. Okay? And so if you feel this distance from someone that you're close to, please don't take it personally. It's not personal. It really isn't. It's this person wanting to be by themselves, to isolate themselves. It has nothing to do with the others or other people in the environment. And I know it's really hard. And this person could be able to communicate this to you, or you may not be able to communicate this to other people, but it's something that's just going to happen. You will just start to take action on it. Okay, and then I am going to piggyback chakra system, clear, cleanse. It's really important to meditate and cleanse your chakras, your energetic body until the end of the year. And that has to do with the breakup. It has to do with, letting this energy go and letting it transform into something that's going to be better. And it's also ushering a new energetic cycle into you. So you're wanting to be able to just either do a chakra cleanse, be able to meditate on each chakra. You can do that through color therapy. You can do chakra meditation with the angels. There's tons of them on YouTube. And just be able to be conscious of cleansing your energetic body and concentrating on the chakra colors, because it's going to be really important. It's going to really help you to move and work through with this energy. And it's the same thing for your aura. So, remember, cleanse, clear, and protect your energy field. All right. Now, I'm trying to think. Okay, so now let's go back to truth. Yep, we're back to the truth. All right. So what's come to me is that truth. There's truth that's been spoken by two people or one person, the universe being brought to you the truth. Okay. And also what I saw with that is, this is what I saw. I saw in my mind's eye a clogged drain of hair, of muck, like when you need Drano, you need a plunger. And that gunk, this clog, this muck that needs to be cleared, that will be cleared over the next 8 or 9 weeks, however many weeks it's going to take for the end of the year. This has to do, the junk is made up of unsaid words, hurt feelings, years and years of this stuff that's been festering. And I feel that the Mercury retrograde season is going to unclog this for you. It's going to unclog it for the collective, which is powerful, which just means that each individually is doing this for him or herself. They are unclogging. They are doing the final push through with the breakup of being in self-reflection mode. They are really thinking about their life choices. Everything is culminating. Everything is being brought to judgment, right? And judgment in a good way, not judging yourself and being critical. That's not what I'm talking about. It's judgment, meaning really looking at your choices, looking at your life from a higher perspective, from a higher place of wisdom. And you don't have to be 100% there, but it's really being able to look at yourself and understand it. You may understand it and see it, but not be 100% feeling in it. It's okay. You're there. This Mercury retrograde is going to allow that last push through, that gunk, that clog. It is going to push it through, and you're going to start to feel it. Okay, so what's also going to help you with this? Number one, your spiritual practice. Whatever you believe in. For me, you guys know I'm a practicing Buddhist of Nichiren Daishonin. I've been practicing Buddhism for the last, 17, 18 years. Next year makes 18 years of practice. Buddhism is a practice. Enlightenment, you're never there. It is an everyday practice to get up and take responsibility for your life, but also to be able to help another person, because we care, number one, about the individual's happiness, for every single individual to find inner peace and happiness, right? That is world peace. So in saying that, whatever your spiritual beliefs, for me is Daimoku, chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Okay? And being able to really connect to whatever faith, whatever spiritual belief that you have. Buddhism, our faith, we don't believe in blind faith. We believe faith is daily actions. Every day you take action towards your goals, your life, whatever you want to see manifest, okay, in your life. And in doing so, you can also look around and help another person. Number two, we talked about the whole protecting your chakra and your energetic body, which is clear, cleanse, and protect. Okay, and you are going to feel the shift. The shift may come about gradually, or it's going to shift out abruptly. Okay, and also, well, I'll save it for the next little tidbit because now the time is running out. So I'm going to stop it here. Thank you guys so much for listening. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.